Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matt and Ben, we're back here to play a couple rounds of Goonies, maybe even a whole game. We set up a two-player game. You can go back and watch the video that Ben made to see exactly how to get set up and get started. But in the meantime, I am Chunk, because, like my hefty brothers. And my awesome power is that if I clear an obstacle that contains a map or a doubloon, and I do it by myself, I get to draw a card immediately, which is awesome. My one-off, which I can use once per game, is I can choose a discarded encounter card, like one of the awesome Sloth cards or Goonies cards. I get to resolve it again immediately, which basically means we'll get to use that power twice throughout the course of the game of any card that I choose. Ben has chosen Steph, his favorite. So when she moves the Goonies by herself, she gets to draw a card after she does so. So that's really cool because it helps us move, get some free cards. Her one-off power basically is that once per game, everyone gets to draw a card. The way the one-offs basically work is very simple. Once you use it, flip your card over. It still shows your power that goes on throughout the course of the game, and now has a sweet little flavor text. I made notes like this, which is the best scene in the movie. So yeah, that's Chunk, that's Steph. Let's rock.
All right, let's do this. So we got a two-player game. So our start hand is 3. Our hand limit is 5. When we draw cards at the end, we're going to get 2. So if we end early, we'll end up with 3 total each. Anyway, let's do this, Matt. So let's seed the deck. Here we go. So normally I like to go attack the 3. Matt is more aggressive. He likes to go get some exploring done.
I mean, if we get over to location 5, I could clear a double. I have Doubloon Lantern, that lets me draw a card. Maybe we can get an Explorer in this round.
Yeah, you can. I can move us there, so we'll get a card. So.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead. This is my hand here. We're going to play the actions just so everyone can see what's going on. This will be our action zone to play the 4 actions. We're going to kind of slide the Goonies around above that. Yeah. It'll be a little cramped, but we'll figure it out.
All right, cool. So for my hand, I move us. I move us here. Thanks to Steph, I moved us. I draw a card.
All right, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Get that double.
Yeah, I'm going to clear the double. So if I use my Lantern and my Doubloon together, that clears that double threat. Because I'm Chunk and I did that by myself, I get to draw a card, which Ben will hand me. Thank you. So that was great because it gets me a little bonus card. We have 2 more actions. You got a Lantern?
I don't, but I have 2 notes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, each do a note. I'll do 2 because you only have 2 cards.
Okay.
That's cool. Bam.
2 notes clears that Lantern. And, I got 2 cards. You only got 1, right? So I'm going to go ahead and commit.
I mean, we could end early, but I know you like to push it early. So.
I do. I think it's fun to try to actually find a gem your first turn. It doesn't happen very often, so it's really exciting when you do.
Well, you put the card in then, because I only have
I'm going to do the skeleton. What do you got left over there? Map? I'll do the skeleton key, so we'll explore with that. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what we get. Booby trap. Add an obstacle and move to location 2. All right, so we're going to kick over to here. Slide these down out of the way a little bit and add 1 obstacle. Now here's something that I did not mention in the video. I was trying to keep it a little succinct. When you clear a location, it actually gets harder because a threat turns up. Every threat is different at the locations. Mm-hmm. And if we hit certain stretch goals, there's going to be more threats. So there's going to be a lot of replayability going on. So what does this threat say, man? It says, obstacle cards placed here immediately move to location 4. Crap.
Right. We're not doing that now, though. We haven't actually found the gem. So Ben's just showing you that because he forgot to show you in the how to play video.
When you find the gem, this turns over. Everything gets harder.
Right.
But we didn't find the gem. We found a booby trap. So now we're over there. End of turn.
4 actions, end of the round.
So
the 4 steps of a turn, basically, we're all going to play our team actions. Then we're going to clear our cards, draw our cards, and then escalate. I think that's the order. Either way, close enough.
So we drew a 2. We did not get the bonus because we took all 4. Now let's take our escalate. Oh, and furthermore, when we put that note up, we were supposed to clean it down.
Oh, yeah, good call. So remember, the very first card during that setup phase opens up one of the paths for the rest of the game.
All right. And here's the other thing. Didn't mention this, but these can hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Arrows. When you escalate and you get an arrow, you get to escalate again.
Mm-hmm. Play the card.
Watch the designers lose in 5 minutes. All right, here we go. All right, Matt, we got to get over here and do some work.
Is there 4 cards at 1?
There's 4 cards at 1.
All right, let's do it. So, okay, so now we're on...
We were on location 2, yeah.
So we're starting over again. Well, I can't get us to 1.
I can't either, but I can do the 2 greens as well to move us to 1.
Okay.
I'll draw a card. I hate to spend 2 to move, but we got to get over there and
worth
I'll draw a card.
All right, now that we're there,
What can
I
we
can
do?
clear a music note by myself as a second
Do you
action.
get anything for that?
I don't, but I don't have anything. I don't have a doubloon or anything that gets me a bonus, so this at least
Yeah.
gets a single clear out of the way.
All right, so you're gonna clear this note.
Yeah. Can you clear anything?
I'm gonna have to double up, wild it, but that's fine. If I wild, we could end early and draw 3 each.
Yeah, let's do that because we really need to get rid of another threat there.
All right, so I'm gonna play 2 notes as a wild, and I'll get rid of this single doubloon here. And we're gonna end early. So there's your bonus card.
Thank you.
And here's your 2. You're at hand limit, but that's okay.
Yes.
And I'm back up to 3 cards. So
All right, now we're cooking with gas. So yeah, I mean, Ben mentioned this in the playthrough, or excuse me, the how to play, but the ending early is legitimately fun and strategic. It's not like a guilty dog. Hey, you guys didn't do a good enough job using your actions. It truly is a fun way to increase your card flow as well as be strategic.
I'm escalating.
Ben's escalating, getting an escalation card, getting an encounter. Ooh,
is that one I will?
It is.
Yes. All right, he goes to the ship, and when we map a path here, he can be used as wild. So one of these is going to map for 2 instead of 3. Pretty cool. He just hangs out until we use him.
Right, he's awesome.
All right, we got a couple 3-fers I'm kind of worried about. Matt, I'd prefer to move to one of these. And
so we're sitting in location 1, beginning around 3.
I can move us to here and draw a card. Can you do any damage here?
Yeah, I got a lantern. I actually can't. I would love to go over there.
You can do the double and get a card because of your map, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go to 5 and find a gem, but I guess you're right. We should clear.
No, we gotta
All right,
handle one of these 3. Matt, here's the deal. Matt never wants to clear obstacles. He always wants to go for.
It's true. All right, so you got? Can you get us?
Yeah,
to 3?
I'm gonna go to 3 because I can draw a card if I do that.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yes, 3. All right, so now that we're there, I'm gonna go. I can actually clear a double, and it gets me a bonus card. So I'm gonna take our second action. I'm gonna go skeleton key map to clear that double.
Right.
Because I did, I get a bonus card, which is awesome.
Way to go, Chunk.
So I'm gonna pull these down out of the way. That's my hand now. Got 4 cards.
I got a lantern. You got a key?
I do not have a key.
Let me lantern that. We could probably wild up to get rid of that. Unless you want me to move us here for next turn. What would you rather do?